Good evening. My name is James Williams Jr., and I've probably touched on this before. If you've just seen the last video, then you know where I'm going. So, I've never really had good experiences dating black chicks, but yet I've always had people jumping on my ass for not dating them. Alright, so let's start at the beginning. When I was in kindergarten, and puppy love is real to the puppy no matter what anybody tells you, the first girlfriend that I ever really tried to go with in kindergarten was this half Eskimoan girl named Jillian. They moved away. I never saw her again. She got me into Kung Fu. Of course, it would take like 2 years for me to actually get into a martial art after that, but prior to that. So, one of my first black girlfriends was Tutu. Another first black girlfriend was Emily. Tutu and I dated, if you want to call it that, childhood romance in the summertime. Emily might have actually been first. Emily was a little bit darker than me. And Tutu was a hell of a lot lighter than me. Now, granted, I don't know where they are now. I hope they're happy, and it's not my business. Tutu never really did anything to make me feel unwanted or jealous. Well, Emily did things to make me want to not be a respectable man and go upside her head a couple of times. Purposely, she did these things. I guess to make me jealous? I don't know. But women do crazy stuff. And even young girls, while we're dating and they're not developed, still do crazy stuff. As I got older, there were other black girls that I wanted to date that wouldn't give me the time of day. And this kind of led to me to not really think that I was worthy of dating black chicks, which is where the problem really started. When black girls make young black boys think they're not worthy of dating black girls, that kind of puts a fucking damper on our choices of who we date. No, that started back in grade school. So when I finally got old enough to figure out what the fuck I was doing, I will say, and this is probably something I shouldn't put out there, but I'm putting it out there anyway, because like I said, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. First time I had sex, I was 10 years old. I had no idea what I was doing, but after it was all said and done, I thought my dick was broken, because it would never stop getting hard, okay? We're gonna leave that right there. So as I got on, I had a girlfriend when I was 12. She cheated on me. I kicked the boyfriend in his arse, and he flew off my porch on the James Williams Express down to Smithville. Again, she was of color. She was a little bit lighter than me. Maybe not. Either way, Redbone, I'm leaving her name off. The next girl, Smithville, again, long distance relationships can cause problems. And she was dating a 27-year-old or 23-year-old, and I was 14, who threatened to kill me. This was the last black chick I was ever going to date. Because after that incident, I decided right then and there, fuck that shit. Alright? So, as time went on, I had plenty of black girls that I had crushes on. But because of those two, I kind of like strayed away from them. So I started dating white girls. I didn't really have a problem until the second Amy in my life brought her new boyfriend on my job. And that pretty much was the gist of that. And then, I couldn't get fired. I tell you guys all this stuff before. So that's just the clip notes. So then I said, okay, I've had bad problems with black chicks. I had bad problems with white chicks. Now I'm going with Asian girls and Spanish girls. I had a Spanish girl that I tried so hard to get with in college. Her name was, I'm leaving it out, started with an M. And it didn't work out. Then I got my fiance to dump me for no reason whatsoever. And that was the only person that I've had a problem with that was Asian. But other than that, it wasn't my time. But I've always believed that Asian women have always been the prettiest women in the world. And I've always never thought that I could ever actually get one. And then I've gotten none. And I'm like, okay, this is where I want to be. And with all due respect to everybody else of female descent, of any ethnicity, I feel more comfortable with them. Okay? So that bans that. So Friday, one of my siblings' friends came by. And we had this discussion. And her name will be left off as well. Same with my sibling, because she's not feeling well and she just had surgery. So, if she wants to post anything, she probably will on Facebook. So anyway, we're talking. And I've been having such a bad time with relationships over the last, so many years, because sometimes it's hard to get over a hard breakup. And she brought that up. So the first thing she goes is, you need to date a sister. Man, I turned about the color of my shirt right here. and flipped the fuck out. And said, who in the hell gives people the right to tell me who the fuck and what ethnicity I need to date? So who the hell gives you guys that right? What gives you that permission? You don't give me permission. I'm 42 years old. I date whoever the fuck I want. And if I happen to like Asian women and they actually are nicer and treat me better, then that's where I'm going. Compared to someone who's going to treat me like dog shit. Don't give me any freedom. Don't let me be who I want to be and expect me to be some kind of dumbass, drug dealing, ass kicking, woman beater that most of the young black girls are looking for. I'm not that guy. And a lot of the girls that are colored have never, ever made me feel worthy enough to date them. And most of it is because I'm not black enough. I don't act black enough. Well, here's the thing about acting black enough. I'm far more blacker than most black people. I cuss more than most black people, and I like to fight. But I've never put my hands on a woman that wasn't kin to me. It wasn't really gonna fight. All right, and I say it that way because we fought like cats and dogs. I don't support women beating in any way, shape, or form, but I'm sorry, siblings do not count. And if your sister's going to kick your ass because you let her, then that's your fault. But no sibling of mine, except for my big sister, ever, ever has beaten my ass. Period. So during this conversation, I'm thinking to myself, I don't have a problem dating women with children, as long as they're not girl children, just like 16 to 18, because I just don't trust them. I can date a girl who has school age children that I can marry and excuse me, and raise them as mine. But once they're like, if she's like she's my age, but her kids are like 20, 30 years old, yeah, that's not an option because I don't trust what the daughters may do or say. And the same thing with young girls is like 12 or 13. You just don't know what the hell they're gonna do. So better safe than sorry, but just hopefully dating a chick that doesn't have kids. It's kind of a safety thing. It's nothing personal. It's just a safety thing. Because no one wants to be accused of molesting, and no one wants the daughter to be hotter than the mom that they're dating. Because that's going to cause problems. Because a man's dick will get hard, and you just don't know what the girl will do, say, or try. And I'd rather not have that problem. I do not like having problems. If you watch any of my videos, you know I do not like having problems. So by the end of the conversation, she was like, well, why would you date a girl? She has school-age boys, but not school-age girls. I said, well, the difference is I'm not gay. And I've never once thought of molesting any kids. But the thing is, I have been accused. So why open that door? So that someone else can blame you for something that you would never do. So if you're dating a girl who doesn't have any kids, or she has kids that have a different gender, it's a whole different ballgame. Because I'm just into the mom. I'm not looking at the kids all lustfied and sexy and all that. And young teenage girls tend to be underdressed and cause problems. So therefore, don't get into shit like that, and it's your problem. But the thing with most of the black chicks I've dated, it's caused me a whole lot of drama that I just don't need. So it's nothing personal against them, it's just me and preference. My name is James Williams Jr., and now that I don't have to worry about getting a mail order brat from Korea, since I'm currently talking with Nicole from the Philippines and we're working on getting her here, I don't have anything else to worry about except for having a happy ending. So I hope you all have happy endings. And if you're with somebody that you love, fight to keep your love. My name is James Williams Jr. This is Comfort Habit 2. I'm out.